Logically, I'm the one, not the 2, 3. Mind so good, I be moving stress free. Every time I drop, you won't have a think piece. Never forcing no vibe, I'm just doing me. They be like, where you from? The Bury. Got my own sauce, in control of my story. Walk through like a boss, I ain't worried. Haitian girl, name Neff. What a dream. It's your girl Neff from the Burr. And we back with another episode of Logical Minds. It's episode 63. And today we are going to be actively working on healing our root chakra. We're in our root chakra bag. As you can see, I got the demonstration right here. This is from a board game. It was for couples, but I mean, my thing is, it's for yourself, honestly. As you can see, root chakra is the red one, which is down here. And that's where I'm at, especially coming out the hospital, coming out the psych ward. It's been a week and some change now. It's about to be 2 weeks now. Time has been floating, which I appreciate. I've been going to therapy all week. Today was a rough day mentally for me, but I'm still showing up. I'm still doing the best that I can to provide an episode for next week, and I just want to provide healing for myself. And you know, I've been doing my incense, but right now we just not gonna think about that, just because my incense is lit in the back, but it's just for the content right now. I just want to get into it. So I'm gonna put up here the list of questions that I have. This is my root chakra questions. It's 20 questions on here. I'm gonna do 10 questions, and then I'm gonna do my shadow work, which I got this app I'm gonna put up here. It's called the Weirdo Collective. It's like a spiritual app. It helps with self-love. Like, it helps you with your shadow work to help you get to know your shadow. Like, y'all might not know what shadow is. Shadow is like your body, your human self, your masculine self, the self that is always perpetuated through the media and through how school is and how work is. Just like, we're always in our shadow. We're always thinking about what the next thing to do. And then our higher self is really our feminine energy. The water, I feel like water is feminine energy, and I was running from my feminine energy for a long time now, but I'm at a space in my life where I'm now able to just ground myself. Like, I've been doing yoga for the past 3 days, which has been helping me. I've been stretching, I've been doing things, I've been meditating. Even though, like, I'm down a little bit today, I'm still actively here mentally. And I've been working out a little bit too. So I just been trying to get back right. Like, as y'all can see, like, my mouth, I can talk more now. Like, my medication, I haven't been on meds at all this week. But it's like, I feel like I'm going through a withdrawal from my medication, because I've been on the medication for like 2 weeks. And, you know, it was like strong medication. And it really affected me like a lot. It affected me mentally, affected me physically. And it's affecting me with the withdrawal. And I just want to be open and honest with you guys, because I don't want to overdo it when I talk to people in real life about it. I'd rather just overdo it on the pod so I can just get my shit off. But let's get into it. The first question is, what long lost childhood friend would you most likely see again, and why? A long lost childhood friend, her name was Anastasia. We were best friends in like 3rd grade. I taught her how to run. She did not know how to run at the time, and we were so cool. She gave me snacks when we was on the bus. She was a little white girl, me being a little black girl. Like, I don't know, like, oh, before I even get into it, I got a new necklace. I don't know if y'all can see, it's a turtle with an evil eye on the back. I love turtles. I channel turtle energy because I feel like I'm in my shell right now. I feel like I'm not out walking. I'm in my shell just because I feel like I feel protected when I'm in my shell, when I'm in my bubble. So yeah, But back to the question, her name was Anastasia, and I loved her so much. She was somebody that I cared about, and we haven't seen each other since elementary school. So, time has passed, but it just made me think about her. Second question, what happened the last time someone said you were overstepping their boundaries? The last time this happened, I would say it would probably be my mom, because I was saying things to her that would trigger her in ways that I knew would, and I knew I was wrong, just because she would do that to me. Like, she would always do that to me growing up. So I was just returning the favor as I got older. And I'm realizing, like, being in a toxic cycle is not what you want to do. Like, that's not the best way to, like, get to the point as far as who you are as an individual and shit. But, yeah, that's what happened. Third question, when was the last time you felt truly connected to those around you? Honestly speaking, I would say in high school was when the last time I really felt connected with people around me, because I had a dope friend group called Best Buds. At the time, it was really comforting to have people who share similar experiences and share similar mindsets and share, like, passions and dreams. And it was just really comforting to have those people around me. So yeah, it would definitely be high school. What childhood pastime do you wish you could enjoy more often as an adult? I wish I would enjoy nap times, because nap times as a kid was super essential. And I don't take naps now as an adult, and I feel like taking naps as an adult should definitely be implemented in my daily routine, but I just haven't got to it yet, just because I like to be up, I like to be active, I like to just be in my energy and do things, especially now since, like, coming out the hospital, I feel like I've been making up for lost time. Like, today's literally the last day of Pisces season. Today's the first day of spring, last day of Pisces season. Tomorrow's the start of Aries season. Tomorrow is the real new year. Spring is the real new year. When we go off nature, we about to be in the new year tomorrow. And I've been feeling energies like this Pisces season. I literally started my day one Pisces season. I was in the hospital, and I did 18 days. So I did 18 days is like in Pisces season. So, like, my rising side is a Pisces, and I'm a Virgo, so Pisces is my sister sign. So it's just like, it's crazy, because I was really excited for Pisces season. I was anticipating it, but clearly God had other plans for me. It's like, I want to say I'm grateful, but it's like I'm not grateful for that experience. But it's like, I'm here though, and we live and we live and we thrive, and I guess we just doing the best that we can. Question number 5. When was the last time you felt like you were doing, like, when was the last time you felt like you were the life of the party, and what were you doing? The last time I felt I was the life of the party was literally coming into the new year. I was at Brew, and I felt like I was the life of the party. I was turned up. I was lit. Even though it was fights breaking out, it was weird ass energy going down. And this is literally New Year's, like, you know what I mean? And I had it recorded. I recorded my, like, me screaming, like, a fight breaking out, because I was, like, super lit, and I didn't think that shit was going to be popping off, but it did. But I felt like I was the life of the party, because I was dancing, I was having fun, I was in my bag, I was just doing me. Yeah. Oh, and literally, like, I just be rushing through shit, but I have vibrations playing right now. It's literally my root chakra vibrations, and I just have it playing because it's been helping me stay present in my root chakra, if that makes sense. So, yeah, I just wanted to put that disclaimer. I'm going to put the screenshot of what I use as far as what I've been listening to this frequency every night during sleep. When I wake up, I have it playing. So when I meditate, I do a root chakra meditation. It's a 10-minute meditation. I've been doing it all week just to keep me grounded, just to keep me ground level, feet on the ground. Like, I've been thinking about my feet, like, a lot. Like, I do footwork, like with lacrosse, we did footwork. I was really good at footwork, and I'm going to get back into that training mode because I miss training. I miss doing a sport. I miss just actively using my body, if that makes sense. Like, I really do miss that. But number 6, what do you typically do on a Saturday night? Typically on a Saturday night, I would be at the studio. I would be having Wawa pizza. I'll have my blunt rolled, and I'll just be ready to just knock out some songs. I've recently started doing like 2 to 3 songs a night, but usually I'll be doing like 1 song because I'll be cooking it up. But yeah, I'll be at the studio, and if I'm not at the studio, I'm in my car chilling, smoking, watching my show, or either on TikTok. Cause I'm such a homebody. I don't do the whole like being outside and shit. Cause I tried that for New Year's and it instantly backfired in my face on camera. And I haven't been out since. And I don't care to be out because that's not my scene. That's not my stilo. Respectfully. Question number 7. When was the last time you felt like you had a great night's sleep? Honestly speaking, I'm going to say last year. Last year for sure. Because coming into this year, I've been very anxious. Hence the fact that I've been like, my anxiety got me into the psych ward like bad because I was just fighting demons, y'all. I was fighting shit that I wasn't realizing I was fighting. I was attaching myself to things that I didn't realize I was attaching myself to, and just putting myself in harm's way. I was putting myself in harm's way and being mad at the world and not mad at myself enough to know that I needed help. I didn't know how to ask for help, so that's why I ended up in the psych ward. I ended up in the hospital for 18 days, like. And it's like, sorry for me talking about it a lot, but me being on this platform now, I want to talk about me more now. That's why I gave that disclaimer last week, because this what we on type shit. Question number 8. When was the last time you felt connected to nature? So today, I was doing yoga outside, and I was laid out watching the birds fly. Literally yesterday, when I was doing yoga outside, the birds were in the air, like moving like a figure 8. And I have the infinity sign tatted on me, and I got an infinity ring. And my birthday is 829, so 8 is like the infinity. And I feel like I'm in my 8 right now, just because I'm trying to be infinite in my chakras, infinite in my healing, infinite in my feminine and masculine energy, because like I have both, and I'm telling myself like it's okay to be in my feminine and let my masculine rest, because I have not let my masculine rest for years. I've been in my masculine, like just being around niggas, hooping, just doing shit, saying shit that wasn't me, because I was just surrounded by energies that I knew that I knew really didn't give a fuck about me. Like having male friends, like they don't really care. They just like that you a source. They just like that you here ready to talk and shit. It's just, but we not talking about that right now. I just wanted to get that off. But number 9, what social situation have you been in lately where you felt the most out of control? Well, literally the day that I got arrested to go to the hospital, that's when I felt like I wasn't in control in myself, because I was saying shit that I was observing myself saying, but I wasn't realizing that I was getting so angry and getting so like disconnected from myself and things of that sorts. And I just know to be more mindful. If I'm ever in a situation like that again, just leave. Like, I don't know why I didn't leave. Like, I just stayed there until I got arrested and I ended up in the hospital. It's just unfortunate, but it is what it is. Life just be going to show you that you need to just focus on yourself. Like, facts. All right. Question number 10. What social situation have you been in what social situation have you been in recently where you felt the least? Oh, well, number 9. So number 9 was the most, where I felt the most of control, and I answered number 10 first. So number 10 was the least control. So number 10 was what I just said about me getting arrested and going to the hospital. The most control that I felt was driving to North Carolina. I drove to North Carolina this year, and it was like a 7-hour drive, and I felt really nice to drive and to be in a contained location that I felt safe in. I was smoking, I was listening to my music, watching videos. I just felt very connected to myself because I was talking to myself about things. I was just getting to know myself more, and I really appreciated a nice road trip. And I know when I get my car back, I'm definitely gonna go on a road trip again because I deserve that, especially being in Salisbury for the past 3 weeks now, being drugged up. It's just like drugged up with strong prescriptive drugs. Like, I wouldn't recommend that for anybody, honestly speaking. So yeah, we just got the 10 questions done, and I just realized that we're going to start with the chakra healing book. I wanted to start off with that, but I just wanted to jump into the questions. I'm going to put the pages up on the screen as far as what I'm going to be reading, because I just wanted to get into what the chakras were and about. So yeah, we're going to talk about the root chakra. I'm going to always put it up there every time. This is my first time doing it, so I'm going to figure it out based on how I'm talking and how I want to do things. We're on the root chakra. Is survival, being, and family. That's where we're at. And it's the color red. That's why I got the red lamp, because that's where I'm at. And I got Dirk. I got my Dirk hoodie on. Dirk is in jail. Free to voice. Free Lil Dirk. Being in that psych ward felt like I was in jail for sure. It felt like I was getting my freedom taken away. I was getting my sanity taken away. My innocence was being taken away. It just felt like a lot of shit was being taken away from me. And I can only imagine how Dirk feel while he's in jail. And it's always going to be free Dirk to that shit backwards, you heard. And I'm going to rep him. You see the turtle around my neck. So it's like, you don't like Dirk, I can't fuck with you. Real shit. Because that's my favorite artist. I seen that nigga in concert twice. Like, I don't just be going to people's concerts. That's not what I do. But if I'm going to your concert, it's because I fuck with you, and I fuck with the vibes, and I fuck with the energy, and I fuck what you got going on. It's only the family, yo. It's really only the family. But let's get into it. I'm going to have it posted up here. It's called the root chakra. The first physical chakras is the root chakra. The chakra largely responsible for how safe and secure you feel. When the root chakra is out of harmony, there is an inability to trust nature. We also feel ungrounded, feel disconnected from Mother Earth, have issues around tribal beliefs, our identity in relationship to tribal consciousness, or family wounds. Do not feel secure in the knowledge that our most basic and primal needs are being met, such as food, shelter, clothing, and love, function out of fear and feel unsafe. That is when the root chakra is out of harmony. Now, when the root chakra is in harmony, we are profoundly connected to feel nature, feel grounded, trust in the natural laws, and are able to move with the flow of life. We also come from a place of understanding that we will always be provided for, that we will always be connected to our tribal consciousness and family in healthy ways, and we feel safe. So that is where I'm trying to get to. My root chakra is definitely out of harmony right now, based off me being in the psych ward and for that long. I'm just trying to match the days. So it's been Monday made it 7 days, so Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. It's been like 8-9 days since I've been out, and I'm just trying to get to that day 18. And that's why I've been healing. I've been doing my own healing and therapy. Like yesterday I learned in therapy about mindfulness, about what we practice is what we manifest. And it just had me thinking about the things that I was putting off. Like, I bought this book maybe a couple months ago and I never picked it up and I never thought to read it. But now I'm reading it on the podcast as a form of content for myself, to get myself in a better space mentally than I've ever been before. And it's like, that's scary. It's scary to think that I'm going to be in a space where I'm going to be healing myself, but I'm grateful to be doing that. So, yeah. So, in this other page I'm going to have up here, the Sanskrit name is called Muladharaya. I don't know if I'm saying that name correctly. Other names is called the first chakra and the base chakra. Location at the perineum, I don't know if I said that correctly, between the genitals and the anus, base of the spine. So that's where I'm at. The color is red, like I stated. I do have my root chakra bracelet on. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's what I got on. That's what I've been repping all week. I've been listening to my chakras frequency all week. I've been having my red lamp on all week. I just been down here. That's where I'm at. I'm at the red. But yeah, let's get into it with the page. The element is earth, and I'm an earth sign, so it's like dealing with roots. It's like you think about a tree. Like, before the tree comes out, it has to get down in the roots. It has to get strong. So when a tree comes up, it can produce its leaves, produces fruits, produce whatever the branches. It's gonna produce so much. And right now, I'm trying to get my roots back. Yeah. Affirmations are I am. The glands are ordinals. The physical body parts, the physical body, base of the spine, legs, bones, feet, rectum, immune system, large intestines, teeth. Life lesson: to feel safe and secure in the physical plane, to manifest our basic needs, and to cultivate healthy physical sexuality. Physical dysfunction: chronic lower back pain, sciatia, I don't know if I'm saying that right, varicosis veins, I don't know if I said that correctly, rectal tumors, cancer, hemorrhoids, constipation, degenerative, I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, arthritis, I know that, knee problems, depression, immune related disorders, weight problems. So that just goes to show like what it can manifest as far as diseases if your root chakra is out of whack and out of line, and things of that sort. Mental and emotional issues, physical, family, and group safety and security, ability to provide for life's necessities, ability to stand up for yourself, possible causes of energy blocks, fear of being alive, and guilt. And the crystals is the ruby, the garnet, black tourmaline, bloodstone, hemlite, obsidian, onyx, red jasper, lodestone, smoky quartz, and fire. I need to get crystals. I like to grab crystals. I was just at the crystal shop. I just told y'all, like, I got this turtle. I wasn't thinking about the crystals that align with my root chakra, but I definitely will grab some. I'm gonna grab some bracelets because I couldn't even tell y'all what the names are, but I'm gonna learn. That's why I'm learning about the root chakra right now, just because I'm gonna look back at this episode and grab information that I might need, that I'm gonna appreciate my future self is gonna appreciate me talking about this in ways where I'm getting the information from a book. Oh, and I'm gonna put the name of this book. I got this off the TikTok shop. I'm gonna put the picture of the book up here, of course. Just cause like I want you guys to know, like, I care about myself and I care about you guys too. I can't just be talking about other people's problems. I got my own shit to deal with. Essential oils is myrrh, vetiver, sandalwood, pacanoli, spikenard. I'm not saying some of these words correctly, but it is what it is. Yeah, so that's all we have that we're talking about in the book. We're going to transition into our shadow work because we did our first 10 questions. On the Weirdo Collective, I'm going to have it right here. It's a really good app that allows me to know that I'm a weirdo that loves to talk about nature, that loves to talk about astrology, zodiacs, numerology. I'm just a really tapped in type of girly, and I love information, and this is a very informative app. So yeah, let's get into it. So this is called Dismantling Illusions of External Power. Dismantling illusions of external power. The theme is reclaiming the power to create, manifesting from a new energy system. Throughout our lives, we are taught to look outside of ourselves for validation, direction, and power. Society, authority figures, relationships, and even past experiences shape the belief that our success, happiness, and ability to manifest are dependent on external forces. We may believe that the power lies in status, money, approval, relationships, or even societal expectations, when in reality, true power is an internal force. When we place our energy into things outside of us, we unknowingly surrender our sovereignty, making our sense of worth and ability to create conditional or something beyond our control. Today, we turn inward to examine the illusions of the external power that we may have unconsciously accepted and begin the process of reclaiming our energetic sovereignty. Step 1. Identifying where you have given away your power. Take a deep breath. And bring to mind the areas in your life where you feel powerless, stuck, or dependent on something outside of yourself. Then answer the following. Who or what have I historically looked to for validation or a sense of identity? I look to my mom, to God, to teachers, to coaches, to older people in my life, to people who I feel like are cooler than me, people on social media. Like, honestly speaking, like, I'd always be trying to look for validation all the time. But I'm in that space where I gotta look for that validation within myself. That's why I'm doing this shadow work, because I gotta talk about my shadow. Like, yeah, I'm talking about my root, and we got 10 more questions to talk about after we get done with this. And I just appreciate my commitment as far as how far I want to go and how deep I want to get, because I'm not ashamed to talk about myself and to talk about the things that I've gone through, only because I'm in group therapy and I'm talking in front of strangers. Like, I'm getting deep and open. I've cried, like, not every day, but like there be times where I'm like getting teary eyed because I'm really getting deep, and I'm getting real, like, to the point, you know what I mean? Just based off who I am and how I want to show up. So, have I relied on others to tell me who I am and what I'm capable of? Yes, I definitely have. I relied on my mom to see me as somebody that she wouldn't be angry at. I would always be doing people pleasing tactics. Like I was a big people pleaser. I spoke on this in the past. If you guys keep up with me, I've definitely been a big people pleaser. I feel like I still am, but I'm trying to be a people pleaser to myself. Cause it's like, it's not being a people pleaser. There's nothing wrong with that. You just gotta know your boundaries. You just gotta know when something isn't, when you just gotta know when you're not cool with something, and you just gotta let it be known, type shit. Did I learn to seek approval from authority figures, parents, partners, and society? Yes, I definitely have, because I felt like if I'm not validating myself, then outside people will always do that. And I learned that from my parents. Like, my parents love getting outside validation. Now my pops, he ain't really cared to get outside validation. He always validated himself, but you could tell that he liked getting validation from other people. My mom, now, she craves that shit. She craves that shit the same way I do. And it's just like, I'm seeing myself in her, and I'm just like, I definitely sent her these questions in Haitian Creole. I texted her in Creole just so that she can write in her own journal, so she can get to know herself. Cause like, I care about my family, and I care about healing. Like, I genuinely care about that shit now. Even though I feel down, like I feel like I need my medication, quote unquote, because that's what I feel my body is saying. I need the meds. And it's like, it can get addictive. And I'm not going to allow my mindset to tell me that I need something that I know I genuinely don't need. And I'm just grateful that I'm in this position where I can be honest and let it be known. When have I felt like I needed permission to step into my full potential? So the last time I felt like that was like when I was 20 years old. I had dropped out of school, and I created the podcast for the first time. I had created my song for the first time. This is when I was stepping into my line of artistry about what I wanted in my career. And I felt like I was trying to ask my mom for permission, but she was telling me that I wasn't allowed to express myself creatively, and it was really hurting me bad. Like, it put a strain on our relationship. It really did. Because I didn't appreciate her lack of understanding that she was giving me. Like, she wasn't even trying to understand me. She was just telling me like, oh, I came to America for you to go to school, and you just drop out. And I'm like, I dropped out because my mental health was shitty, and I didn't want a degree at Salisbury University. I didn't want a degree there. I didn't want to get my education there. I just knew that. And I'm grateful for my sister, because at the time she helped me drop out, and I did. And I'm grateful that I did, because what the fuck, like, hell no. In what ways have I believed that my power exists outside of me? So like, I grew up in the church, and I always felt like God was this white man sitting on top of the clouds the whole time. That's not the case. God is you. Like, God is anything that's alive. Like, grass is God, tree is God, the sun is a God, the moon is a God, the sky, the birds, the ants, the fish, the whales, the dolphins, humans. Excuse me. I believe anything alive with a conscious, that has some type of consciousness. And y'all might think, how does grass have consciousness? Grass is alive. Grass be giving me tips on how to be. Just be still. Just chill. Niggas gonna step on you, but I'm still chilling. I'm still here. I know I'm gonna regrow back. How many times we gotta cut the grass? Grass keep getting cut, but I know I'm gonna keep growing back though. I know I'm gonna keep growing. You know what I mean? Like, that's where I'm at. Have I ever thought I'll be successful when, or I'll be happy if? Yeah, I've always thought that. I've always told myself I'll be happy to talk about myself once I get like 100K subscribers. Like, but it's like, I got 35 subscribers. I can be talking about myself right now because there's no pressure. Facts. And then saying I'll be happy if, yeah, I'll be saying if I'll be happy if I do this, if I get my hair done, if I do this, just certain things that I keep putting my outside of myself, I'm giving it more power than just being good in here. And that's why I'm doing this, because I want to be good inside. I want to feel good inside. Do I attach my ability to create to circumstances, luck, or actions of others? See, now I do not attach my ability to create on anybody. My ability to create has always been attached to myself. Now, if I attach myself to other people, it's because they giving me ideas. I like collabing creatively with people. I like when people can add to my creation. Like, cause I know how to create in my own sitting, in my own way. But if I get around people and they add on to my creation, it makes me happy. It makes me feel validated in ways that I feel like I'm validating myself, because now we're talking about creating. And I just appreciate shit like that, like, honestly speaking. Have I ever convinced myself that something external must happen before I can move forward? Yes, I've always convinced myself that if I don't have an external validation as far as telling me what I need to do, or like just a big coincidence or something big or dramatic needs to happen for me to like know that I need healing. Like I didn't know I needed to be in a fucking psych ward to know that I needed to heal and talk about myself in my pod. It's called LogicalMindz. I'm talking about my mind. Like, I'm talking about other people's minds. I'm not talking about my own mind. Like, what? Like, you know what I mean? And it's been for 3 years. It's like, but that's a journey though. That's a journey right there, because I'm being real as far as where I felt comfortable enough to talk about myself and shit. And I just know that I always tried to convince myself that I needed to be talking about other people to feel like I need to belong in the sense of other podcasts. And it's like, nah, this is my podcast. I'm talking to myself. Why not talk to myself about me? Why not bring me up? Why not bring me up as a centerpiece? So that's where I'm at. Where in my life do I feel disempowered right now? So I feel disempowered because I'm getting off my meds that I've been on for the past 2 weeks. Well, past 3 weeks, honestly. And I just feel powerless. I feel like I can't get back to myself. I just be feeling like there's no way I'm gonna be this healed version of myself. I was just in a psych ward. Like, there's no way. Like, I just be in my head like, there's no way I'm gonna come out of this and really be this strong person. I just be feeling like I went through trauma and I acted like it wasn't trauma. I just be using humor and talking about other people as a way of distracting myself from myself, trying to hide from myself and shit. Just trying to run from myself, run from my issues, run from my feminine energy. Because to be in your feminine is to be relaxed, is to want to heal, is to want to do yoga, want to love yourself and do words of affirmations, want to write love letters to yourself, or tell yourself you love yourself every time you look in the mirror, wanting to look cute, wanting to upkeep yourself and clean up, like actually wanting to clean up, actually wanting to clean your body, clean your face, and having a skincare routine, a body care routine, just having something that really helps you stay aligned with who you are. Because everybody started off feminine. Like, as a baby, babies are the most feminine thing. All babies are feminine. So it's like the root chakra is literally the first 7 years. Oh, see, your root chakra connects you with your family, community, and society. It is formed in your first 7 years of life. Improving this chakra will reduce your stress, help you rest better, and feel connected with family, friends, and society. So that's what root chakra is really connected. This is the first 7 years of your life. When I think about the first 7 years of my life, I think about a little girl that was confused, She thought she was a white girl mentally, but she knew she was a black girl because how people were treating me. I knew I was being treated differently, but I didn't understand why. I understood that I was arguing with teachers at a young age. At that age, my first time arguing with a teacher was when I was 7 years old. I stood up on the desk and I started talking back, and I looked around the classroom and I said, "Who's with me?" Everybody just sitting there looking at me like, what the fuck is wrong with this girl? And that's always been my life. People always looking at me, and I'll just be feeling like I'm always being judged because I'm a Haitian American person. My parents aren't American. They don't know shit about mental health the way that, well, Americans don't know shit neither, but at least we know how to talk about it. At least we have shit like this. At least we have games. Like, at least we got apps and shit. Like, you know, like shit that, like, we got, I'm doing music. I'm doing a podcast. Like, we talking about chakras. Like, Haitians don't know shit about that. Unless they do in their own way. I don't know. I don't talk about it. It's never been brought up. It's never been spoken about. It's always been God, the Bible, outside yourself. You gotta, and it's like, dude, I'm trying to get back into myself. I'm tired of looking outside of myself. Looking outside of myself has always been this toxic thing. Like, seriously. And I don't appreciate it. Honestly speaking. Is there any specific area, relationships, career, finances, creativity, where you feel blocked? Well, I feel blocked in my career. Well, I don't even feel blocked, honestly, if I'm being honest, because I feel like I made 3 songs last night. This is my 2nd episode back since I came back out the hospital. I've been posting my clips. I'm going to be in the studio hopefully this weekend, and I'm hopefully going to do a music video too. Like, I've been thinking about doing creations, so I'm not blocked right now, honestly speaking, and which I'm so grateful for, because I could have easily been blocked creatively. And financially, I'm not blocked because my mom got me, and I'm grateful for her on that. And career wise, like I said, in my relationships, I feel like I've been open and honest with those who I needed to be open and honest with, and I'm grateful for my accountability that I've been taking. And there's a lot more of accountability that I gotta take, but I'm at that point in my life where I just know how to take it one step at a time with myself. What external force am I waiting on to change before I feel like I can fully step into my power? Honestly, getting my car back, that's the external force. I feel like not having my car has been sitting me down in ways that I'm grateful that it's been sitting me down. But I like my sense of freedom. I like my independence. I've been driving since I was 15, and I just need that. I need that back. Supply my own packs. I don't need that. Like, seriously, like, I really need my car. I need my baby back. I need my baby Shadow back. Like, I need her back. Like, seriously. All right. Step 2, confronting the fear of reclaiming power. Reclaiming your power can feel uncomfortable because it also means taking full responsibility for your energy in your life. Sometimes it feels easier to keep your power external. It allows us to stay small, to avoid risk, and to blame outside circumstances. Now reflect on the resistance that you feel. What fears arise when I think about stepping into my power? I be thinking, like, people gonna hate me. People gonna be like, damn, like, she just know herself. She just talking her shit. She just going about it in ways that it's like, I just be thinking about how people are gonna look at me, like, and I can't be thinking about that now, especially since I just posted I have anxiety, and I already spoke about the fact that I was in a psych ward, like, and I'm talking about it still now, and it's like, but that's one of my fears, like, on some real shit, like, just how people gonna perceive me now, like, especially since, like, I've been off my meds and I'm trying to come back to myself, but now I'm, like, doing yoga and I'm meditating more now, and I'm doing words of affirmations now. I'm listening to vibrations, like, I've been taking my sea moss again, like, I just been cleansing my spirit, cleansing my soul. And I recently started cooking. I made some pasta salad the other night. And I'm just grateful that I'm like back to doing human things that I can feel like I'm a person again, if that makes sense. Am I afraid of failure or of success, of the responsibility that comes with sovereignty? I'm not afraid of failure. Like, I played lacrosse for 4 years and I took a loss every time. I took a loss every time I played that fucking sport, and I still love that sport. I still love that sport. I still feel like can't nobody fuck with me when it comes to the lacrosse field. Can't nobody fuck with me. I feel like I'm really unfuckable with. On that field, I get busy. I get real busy on that field. But I'm not afraid of no failure, because I know that the failure is going to help me be a better me. When it comes to failing, I got that in the bag. All I knew was failure. All I knew was how to fail. All I knew was how to fail with niggas that I thought that was going to lock in with me, friends I thought that was going to lock in with me, teachers I thought that was going to lock in with me, coaches I'm thinking was going to lock in with me, my parents, my sister, just family, people, myself. I failed with myself. I done failed myself so many times. I'm afraid of success, honestly, because I feel like I'm the type of person where if I'm being successful with something, I want to be happy about it. I want to be boastful about it. I just want to talk about it, like, honestly. But when it comes down to me being successful, I'm starting to realize that I deserve it. Especially now, like, I can't not say I don't deserve to be successful. Like, I deserve that shit 10 toes. Like, I got 63 episodes out. Like, I deserve that shit. And I got a song out, like, and I got a mixtape coming out in like 2 weeks. I said it was like in a week, but like, it's gonna be like 2 weeks, because I need some time. Like, I need my car back. Like I'm trying to like get back to myself, but I already got the songs cooked up. I just gotta make sure I got my music video ideas cooked up too, so that I can really get back to myself and really get back in my artistry mode, because I'm gonna be going to school for music, and I'm going to be going to school for podcasting too. So I'm going to be having degrees, and I'm going to get better. Y'all going to see the content get better. Y'all going to see the camera quality get better. Y'all going to see my technology get better, just based off me caring about what I want to create in life. So that's where I'm at. Have I ever believed that being powerful would make me selfish, intimidating, unworthy of love? Now, I always felt like being powerful was always intimidating. I felt like I tried my best not to come across as intimidating, but I'm still intimidating as an individual, just because I just know myself. And I'm the type of person, like, even coming out of the site work, I'm intimidating. I'm intimidated by myself right now, because I'm in my chakra healing bag. I'm talking about myself more. I'm talking about my feelings, and I'm getting my shit off in ways that I'm grateful that I'm able to, like, especially doing group therapy. Like, I'm being open and honest, like, just getting my shit off. Like, it just feels great to just know that I'm in a situation where I can express myself. Do I fear stepping out of the expectations that others have placed on me? Now, I don't fear expectations that people place on me, because I place those same expectations on myself, because I expect myself to do good and bad. If I'm being honest, knowing who I am, like, I have my bad moments and I have my good moments. I have my happy moments, I have my sad moments, and I'm realizing, like, I'm a complex person, and I need to feed all parts of myself. Like, today I'm down, and I acknowledge that I was down, and I'm grateful that I was able to acknowledge it and not hide from myself about it. And even though, like, I'm still down talking about what I'm saying, I'm still able to show up on a platform that I created. And I don't know, I'm just feeling better, if that makes sense, especially talking about myself now more. Have I ever played small or held myself back from fully embodying my potential? Yes, I definitely have. Because I felt like I ain't want to do too much. I'm from a small town. I don't want to just keep doing too much, but I got to do the most. Because I'm from a small town, I got to be extra hungry. I got to kicking that drive. That's why I'm going to be dropping 2 mixtapes this year. I'm in that mode. I'm going to be dropping for the rest of the year every Sunday. I'm going to be dropping my clips. I'm going to have clips on go. I'm going to just be doing me. Like, I'm ready. And I'm like, tomorrow is the first day of Aries season. It's literally the new year astrologically. And I just feel like I'm grateful that I went to the hospital in Pisces season, because that showed me that I needed to be healing myself. I needed to stay focused on myself, stay focused on my own image, stay focused on my own projects. Like, Lil Durk got a project coming out next week, and I want my project to come out that week after. And it feels great to know that I'm not just anticipating on other people to drop their projects. And this nigga in jail, and he's still dropping his project in Aries season. Cause it's about that time. It's about that time to get the shit off, to put out what you've been working on, what you showing, like, just what you just showing what you created. Cause I'm a creative at the end of the day. I've always been a creative. I've always aligned with myself with being a creative, because that's where I feel like I can express myself the most. And that's just where I'm at. Have I ever denied myself opportunities because I didn't believe I was ready or deserving? Yes, I do that shit all the time, because again, I just don't want to. I'm from a small town, so that mindset of thinking that I'm doing too much because I got these opportunities, like, I'm talking to people, I'm talking to celebrities, like, I done had conversations with celebrities, like, and in my mind, I'm like, I'm a celebrity. There's no way that I just casually had this conversation with this celebrity. Like, I am somebody who is well known. Like, it doesn't matter that I got 35, like, I don't care about none of that. People know me because I put myself out there, because I allow myself to be put out, because I'm using myself as my own source now. I'm not using nobody else. That's why I only got sick. That's why it's only me talking to me. When I have guests on here, they're going to be beautiful minds. They're going to be beautiful, logical minds. I only want beautiful, logical minds on my podcast. That's why I had to make sure I got right. That's why I knew to not talk to nobody, because I was not in the right headspace to be doing that. And y'all see my mindset shifting now, just because I'm talking about myself more and shit. But clearly I need more help. I need more attention. Like, these questions are really good questions. What dreams or desires have I put on hold, waiting for the right time or external permission? So I haven't put any dreams on hold, honestly. Like, I'm expressing myself. I just dropped my song 3 days out the site ward. 3 days. I came out March 10th. Y'all gonna see March 13th. 3 days out the fucking site where I dropped my song. And I was doped up. Couldn't talk. Thinking I wasn't even going to be able to post, but I still showed up, because I said, I have my dreams that I don't want to put on hold. I'm not putting on hold for nothing. I feel like I'm in the back, and I'm about to really pull up and be in the front real soon, but it's going to take time. Of course, I got to get my roots right. Reclaiming your sovereign power. Now that you have identified where you have given away your power, it is now time to call it back. Imagine drawing all your scattered energy back to yourself, pulling it away from people, situations, and outdated beliefs that no longer serve you. Write a declaration of power. I reclaim my power from the psych ward. I no longer need the psych ward to feel, the psych ward. Yeah. I no longer need the psych ward to feel worthy, successful, or whole, because, like, clearly I was in there because I felt like I was too in my third eye energy. I was too up. Like, as y'all can see, I was in my heart chakra, my third eye, and my crown, but I didn't have my roots. So it's like, I got to get my roots in before I even try to get into that energy, because I'm going to end up in the psych ward again. Like, what the fuck? Like, seriously. Because I was going through psychosis bad. I was in psychosis. I was not here. Like, I was talking, but I was observing myself, and I just knew I wasn't here, but I just could not stop myself. I could not stop myself from talking. I could not stop myself from getting angry. I couldn't stop myself from just tripping out. I couldn't stop myself from impulsively posting things or texting people things, and I just was doing shit that I'm still trying to get back to myself. That's why I'm doing this on the pod. But hey, man, I'm just grateful that I'm able to have this strong mindset right now. My energy is sovereign. I create my life from within. I do not need external validation to trust in my own abilities. I am the source of my own manifestation, growth, and transformation. Final reflections and action steps. What is one action I can take today to reaffirm my sovereignty? An action I can take is by making a song and writing a letter to myself and actually doing like a little squat workout and ab workout, just so that I can feel like I'm back to creating, I'm back to working out, and that I'm back to just doing the things that make me feel like myself again. How would I remind myself daily that my power comes from within? A mantra, a symbol, a ritual, and a mindset shift. Honestly, being able to have a mantra with myself, with words of affirmations that I write down every day, my meditation that I do every morning, the yoga that I do every day now, and I just try to ground myself in nature. I put my feet on the ground and I'm talking to the sky, I'm talking to the sun, I'm talking to the moon. I just be connecting with nature. Like, I really be connecting with nature, like really. How does it feel to stand fully in my own energy without waiting for outside approval? It feels really nice, especially coming out of the psych ward. It feels really nice to know that I'm claiming myself, I'm claiming my power back, and I'm getting back to myself in ways that I've always known to be. But now I just doing it in a more chill, healed way, if that makes sense. But it feels really nice. It feels really nice. Reminder, your power has never truly left you. It has only been misplaced. Now it is time to reclaim it, to step fully into your own energy, and to create a place of true sovereignty. You are the source. You are the creator. You are enough. Now this was perfect. Now that is completed for real. Now that was perfect. I did that, and we're gonna get into the 10 questions now. Yeah, so we're going to finish it off with these last 10 questions, and then we're going to do a reflection. And yeah. So, question number 11. When was the last time you felt a strong sense of compassion for someone you did not know well? So this was in group therapy. Her name is Alora. She's really cool. She's a Pisces. She's my sister sign. She was very emotional, and I could hear her crying, and it felt really like, excuse me. It felt like I just hated the fact that I couldn't say anything or do anything to help her in that moment, because I feel the same way that she does. I'm just not crying, if that makes sense. Like, I'm just writing it down. I'm putting it on a beat. I'm expressing myself on the podcast. Like, I'm doing things that are helping me understand who I am as an individual. And she just reminds me of how life can be unserious, but serious at the same time. Like, she's really smart. She has a logical mind, and I definitely would love to have her here as a guest. I told her that as well. Like, we connected day one, and mind you, it's group therapy. Like, I'm not thinking I'm coming in about to be connecting with people. Like, I'm thinking, I was very intimidated by the program. Like I said last week, I was just very intimidated. This is episode, I was about to say episode 12. This is question 12. When was a time that another's opinions of you affected your self-worth, and how did you move forward? So this happened. I'm glad they asked that question, because I'm going to be real. So this happened in November. My mom's older sister had passed away suddenly, and I had flew to Florida. I flew to a funeral for the first time. It was during Scorpio season, so there's that. So Scorpio season is known for a lot of deaths or births. So it's just like, it was really intense energy. So like my cousin, which is her like mom that passed away, she commented on my body saying how like I was getting fat and stuff, and it was at a funeral. So I'm thinking to myself, like, this is your mom's funeral and you're trying to come at me based on my weight right now, and I've been working out and I've been taking CMOS, I've been doing things to help me feel safe and secure, and then you come and say this to my face? Says a lot about you, about how you treat yourself, about how you treat your children, about how you treat others, because what the fuck? Like, it literally, I moved on because I knew that she was going through it, and I just knew that I wasn't going to allow it to affect me, but it affected me. Like, I ended up in a psych ward. Like, things happen to me and I don't say anything in the moment. I just let it affect me. I just let it eat me up alive. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not going to ever let nobody call me fat at no funeral. I'm going to stand up for myself. I'm going to say something. I don't give a fuck who you are, because who the fuck do you think you are to say that some shit like that to me and think we going to be cool? Like, she tried to call me and I didn't want to talk. We've been texting, cool, but it's like, I don't trust you. I don't fuck with you like you think I am supposed to. Just because we're family, you think I'm supposed to be just buddy, best friends? Like, nah, bro. Nah, you said some hurtful shit to me, and the same way you was loud in my face with that disrespect, I need that same energy as the apology in my face. Facts. Because it gets to a point. It gets to a motherfucking point. Because I'm not here to be disrespected by nobody. I don't like to be disrespectful. Yeah, like who I am at the core, I like to have fun. I'm like SpongeBob for real. And doing that at a funeral was like fucked up. Bad. Number 13. What were you doing the last time others complimented your generosity? So, the last time somebody complimented my generosity was literally, I was at like the old friend's house that I was saying that I was at, that I had got arrested towards. I was always around them. Like, I would always give them gifts. I was always around them, like for Christmases and Thanksgivings and things of that sort. And they would always compliment me on how I was always there showing up for them, but I wasn't showing up for myself, and I wasn't showing up for my family too. So it's like, I was going through it bad, but I was still showing up, if that made sense. So, and I feel like they was complimenting me because I was still here and still being a source, if that makes sense. Number 14, when in your life have you had to change your environment in order to succeed, and how did you do so? I've always wanted to change my environment as far as where I lived, and we moved 3 years ago, and it definitely helped me because I started my podcast here, and I just knew I wasn't going to do my podcast at the old crib, because the old crib came with a lot of bad juju. Even though it has good juju, it has real good juju, but it had bad juju too, because I lived there up until I was 20 years old. And when you live there for 20 years of your life, you realize the memories that are attached, and you got to realize the good memories and the bad memories. So I'm at a place in my life where I'm glad that we moved here, because I have my own space. I got my own bathroom, and it's just like, if I had my car, I would be even more in a better mental space right now. But you know, I'm trying. Look, it's only been like nine days since I came out, but it is what it is though. Number 15, what caused you to feel spaced out the last time you could not keep focused? So this was in therapy. Today, I was in my head, I was thinking about my time in the psych ward again, but like in a different way now. Like, I'm not judging myself, but I'm still judging myself, if that makes sense. I'm just thinking about it in ways where like I really was out of my mind. Like, I was really in a psychosis bad before I even got medication. I was mad and angry at the employers and at the patience. I was just being very irritable, very manic, and just not present at all. Like, I wasn't being present at all. So, yeah, that's what I was spaced out thinking about today in therapy. How did you connect to your new environment the last time you moved homes? So, like, when I moved here, my mom had got married, and I didn't feel connected to the house at all because he had moved in with us at our old house, and that definitely fucked up a lot of my trust issues that I had with my mom, because I didn't think that he was going to be moving in with us, but he did. And my sister had moved out to go to school, so I was the only one experiencing it. And it was very, like, uncomfortable for me, especially moving here. Like, he was trying to act like a dad, trying to be like, oh, I can't do this, I can't do that. I'm sitting here like, nigga, I'm 20 years old. I do not need a father. You are the last nigga. Matter of fact, you not even on the list. Talking about last nigga, you wouldn't even be on the list as a nigga I would pick to be my, like, you got 5 grown kids, and you don't even got access to them because they don't fuck with you. Why don't they fuck with you? Because you a weird ass nigga, like, because they going through a divorce, and this nigga try to lie in court and just being on that weird shit, just being weird, like, just being weird. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so how did I connect to the new home? So when he finally moved out, that's when I started connecting. But even then, I wasn't even connecting because it was still fresh. So now I'm really in the space where I'm connecting for real because I don't got my car. So now I'm really connecting because it's been 3 years since I've been in this home. So this is the third year. So I'm connecting in a way where it's so different now. Because, like, I have my space, I have my studios, I have my lights, I have my cameras, like, I have my phones, like, I have the shit that I need to help me be a better me, if that makes sense. Number 17, how do you best give yourself an adrenaline boost? When I make a song, I be so excited to hear myself in my headphones. If I had my car, I'll be bumping it in my car, but right now I'm in my headphones, so, like, I feel like making a song and, like, working out definitely gives me an adrenaline boost. But my working out right now has been yoga, because I just need to stretch my body. I'm in my feminine right now, because like, by the time I get back in the gym, I'll already have a routine with yoga, and that's what I want. I just want a solid routine so that I can practice mindfulness, so I can practice positive words of affirmations, I can practice, like, a nice routine, because after I get done with therapy, I just want to hold myself to small little standards as far as, like, showering every night and just brushing my teeth, like, just small stuff that I took for granted, because when I was in the psych ward, I wasn't showering for the first couple days because I didn't feel safe. And then I started showering because I was like, I need to get the fuck up out of here. So I got to start acting like I'm at home, but I'm really not at home, if that made sense. Yeah. Number 18, what do you do to practice good health? Like I said, I be working out. I just be taking CMOS. I was in 4 months in, but I took a 3 week break, but now I'm back into it. So working out has definitely played a big factor in my life, because moving your body is so important. Like, we be forgetting to move our bodies, and me being 23, like, I'm feeling old. I'm feeling like my body is, like, getting broken down. But it's like, the more I work out, the more I do yoga, the more I start moving my body, my mind is saying the complete opposite. Like, no, I'm good, I'm fit, like, I'm moving my body, like, what? So working out for sure. Number 19, what about you and your mother is the most similar? The fact that we're both Virgos, and the fact that we both care about people deeply. She doesn't care about herself sometimes, which I see in myself too, because being Virgos, we are known as the biggest people pleasers, and we just don't be pleasing ourselves. And, like, she doesn't know how to please herself in ways that make sense, and I'm hey, tag me in, because I'm in the conversation too. But similarities is that we're Virgos and that we care about people deeply. And number 20, when have you felt the most connected to your heritage? So the most connected I was when I was working at my mom's store, because I was speaking Creole every day. I like speaking Creole. Mais parler ti Creole, mais on connaît haïtien mieux. Found ti bagay. I just said, I just like to talk in Creole because I'm Haitian. You know, I like to talk in my little Creole here and there. I like to crack jokes. I like to have conversations in Creole. I like to have deep conversations so I can learn certain words, learn certain phrases. Because, like, it be words and phrases that I learn with different people that come by the store and stuff. So it's like working at the store definitely helps me be connected to my Haitian roots. And I'm proud to be Haitian. I'm grateful to be Haitian. It's crazy that I got into the hospital during Black History Month because I definitely would have dragged with Black History Month. But next year I'll be in a way better mindset because right now I'm thinking about me and my healing. But yeah. This was a long episode, but I'm grateful to have gone through it because it's all about doing what's best for you. And what's best for me is by talking about my chakras, having my frequency on, and just doing what's best for me and talking about me and talking about my healing. I hope you guys take these questions and ask yourself these questions as you're watching the video to help you heal yourself in ways. I feel very good after this. My mood is definitely shifting and I'm going to be excited to edit and post this. And I hope you guys enjoy. Stay loving yourself. Stay out the way. Don't forget to follow my Instagrams, Twitters, and the TikToks. And don't forget to check out my Logical Mind socials. And again, we healing our heart chakra part 1. That's just what it is. I'm healing my heart chakra part 1. That's what the title is going to be. I just want to say it so that, because I want to, like, I'm using air quotes, so it's like I want to be what I say. So yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. Peace, love, and positivity. Logical Mindz.